free MLB picks. This is action here for Thursday, March 30th. Tony T with our MLB pick show here for Thursday action. We have all 15 games for you. Get just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports like NBA, college basketball, NHL. We have a lot of live shows. A lot of our cappers come in and do shows with us. And this is a great place to be. Great place to subscribe. We got a lot of free picks here, a lot of good information. It's a good place to be. Also, if you would support our channel, give us that like and the thumbs up on this video. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top handicappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot handicappers, get signed to our long-term passes. Right now, Ramon Scott has been on an absolute fire. You see the numbers here, over 6,000 units of profit. That's based on a $100 unit wager, which is in line with all the other multi-capper sites out there. There are some very lower profile sites that use 1,000 units to measure, which is, again, why they're a low profile site. They're trying to jack up records, but we're in line with everybody here. 100 unit size wager, over 6,000 units of profit. You can see even Mindy on some doing great work. Nick as well. Both Nick's. Hollywood Sam has been on a tear as well. Click the links, get signed to our long-term passes. Some of our newer cappers have been performing very well here on the site as well. Get signed up to their long-term passes. You'll find our latest premium picks here center of the page. Best bets offer great value, so a great time to get on board. Each capper can release one best bet per sport from each sport. We're locked and loaded here for Thursday. $15 premium plays are promotional. Each capper can designate a play on their card as a $15 premium pick. To enter their service and new and existing customers, multi-packs offer great value as well. And if you prefer, you may purchase our picks a la carte from our pick ticker with team versus team information. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. You can post your picks in the comments below. You can apply as a capper on our home page. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Giants and Yankees MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Logan Webb will start for San Francisco in the opener. Webb worked 32 games in 2022, put up an ERA of 2.90, whip of 1.16. The right-hander posted a strikeout mark of 21%, walk 6%. Ground balls were registered at 57%, limited home run damage. Now, Garrett Cole, the starter for the Yankees, the veteran, started 33 games this season, compiling an ERA of 3.50, whip of 1.02. Cole achieved a 32% strikeout rate, 6.3% on the walks. He did surrender 1.48 home runs per 9 innings with 42% ground ball rate. Webb has been outstanding in these low total forecasted games. Team record behind him, 36-15, when the total has been between 7 to 8.5 runs the past 2 seasons. The Giants struck out a lot last year. Aces deliver for their time in this game. Cold weather also a factor play here. San Francisco and New York under 7.5. Braves and Nationals MLB pick here for Thursday. Max Fried will get the start for Atlanta. Fried in 2022 started 30 games, ERA here of 2.48, whip of 1. The lefty had a strikeout mark at 23%, only 4.4% walk rate. Home runs were limited and a 51% ground ball rate. Patrick Corbin will start for Washington. Corbin started 31 games a season ago, ERA 6.31, whip of 1.70. The left-hander struck out only 18%, 7% on the walk rate. He surrendered 1.60 home runs per 9 innings, 44% ground ball rate. Braves offense strong with few weaknesses. Nationals moved out some productive hitters during the trade deadline. Corbin in the run line price, not good. Team 8-19, the past 27. Don't trust the Nationals bullpen either. Take Atlanta the run line, -1.5 runs at -140. Orioles and Red Sox MLB pick. This one here is on Thursday. Kyle Gibson will start for Baltimore. Gibson, 31 games last season for Philadelphia. ERA of over 5, whip of 1.34. The veteran had a strikeout mark at 20%, 6.7% walk rate. Ground balls 46%, 1.29 home runs per 9 innings. Corey Kluber will start for Boston. Kluber, 31 games for Tampa Bay in 2022. Posted an ERA of 4.34, whip of 1.21. The right-hander saw his strikeout rate drop to 20% last season. Only 3% walks. The ground balls down to 36%. 1.10 home runs per 9 innings. The Red Sox have been hammered against divisional opponents the past 2 seasons, losing 50 of 76. Gibson plus 19 units career on the road. Bullpen was outstanding for the O's in 2022, so Gibson just give him 4 or 5. The play here will be Baltimore plus 109. Brewers and Cubs, MLB pick here for Thursday. Corbin Burnes will be the starter for Milwaukee. Burnes starts in 33 games in 2022, ERA 2.94, whip of .97. The right-hander saw his strikeout rate dip to 30%, still pretty good, with 6.5% walk rate. Ground balls 47%, with home runs rising to 1 per 9 innings. Marcus Stroman to start for Chicago. Stroman starts in 25 games, producing an ERA 3.50, whip of 1.15. His strikeouts were at 21%, with 6.5% walk rate. Ground balls dealt at 52%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Cubs have won 15 of 22 as a home dog in this price range. Brewers bullpen the massive concern after what we saw last year after the trade deadline. Cubs did upgrade the offense. Play here Chicago plus 130. Tigers and Rays, MLB pick here for Thursday. Eduardo Rodriguez will get the start for Detroit. Rodriguez in 17 starts, ERA 4, whip of 1.33. The soft-throwing lefty saw his strikeout rate plummet to 18%, 8.7% walks. Ground balls were 43%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Shane McClanahan will start here for Tampa Bay. McClanahan, a strikeout mark of 30%, 5% walks. The lefty dealt 50% ground balls, 1 home run per 9 innings. Detroit 25-8 to the under as an underdog of plus 200 or more. Hitting the concern, McClanahan, an elite pitcher, and the Rays at home get great results from their bullpen over the years. Play here Detroit and Tampa Bay under 7 runs. Phillies and Rangers, MLB pick this one here on Thursday. Aaron Nola will get the start for Philadelphia. Nola in 32 games in 2022 posted an ERA of 3.25, whip of .96. The veteran had a strikeout mark of 29%, 3.6% walk rate. Ground balls dealt at 43%, 0.83 home runs per 9 innings. Jacob deGrom will go for Texas. deGrom 11 starts with the Mets last season, posted an ERA of 3, whip of .75. The right-hander struck out 43% with 3.3% walk rate. Ground balls served at 39%, 1.26 home runs per 9 innings. A 5-year high, by the way. Texas has lost 66 of 108 against right-handers the past 2 seasons. deGrom was dealing with ailments on the side of his body in the spring, is on a pitch count, was limited in the spring. Texas bullpen also concerned here. Play here Philadelphia plus 120. Pirates and Reds, MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Mitch Keller will start for Pittsburgh. Keller, 31 games in ERA, 3.91, whip of 1.40. The right-hander strikeout mark 20%, about 9% walks. Ground balls served at 49%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Hunter Green will start for Cincinnati. Green, 24 starts in his rookie season, ERA 4.44, whip of 1.21. Green, a strikeout mark of 31%, 9% walks. Ground balls dealt at 29%, 1.72 home runs per 9 innings. But the Pittsburgh offense struck out a lot last year. They were near the bottom in hard hit contact. Keller, past 3 starts against the Reds, allowed 11 runs in 14 innings. Green, in 2 starts against the Pirates last season, surrendered 1 earned run in 13 1/3 innings. The player will be on Cincinnati minus 131. Blue Jays and Cardinals, MLB pick. This one here is on Thursday. Alek Manoah will start for Toronto. Manoah, 31 starts, ERA 2.24, whip of .99. The right-hander saw his strikeouts drop to 23%, 6.5% walk rate. Ground balls just at 37%, 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. St. Louis will start Miles Michaelis on opening day. Michaelis, 33 games, produced an ERA of 3.29, whip of 1. The right-hander struck out just 19%, 5% walks though. Ground balls came in at 45%, 1.11 home runs per 9 innings. Michaelis pitching to contact, the concern against this Blue Jays lineup. Also, Toronto went 18 games over 500 after the manager switched mid-season last year. But these low total games of 7 to 7.5 with Manoah on the mound resulted in under in all 8 situations. Play here Toronto and St. Louis under 7.5. Twins and Royals, MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Pablo Lopez will start for Minnesota. Lopez in 32 starts with the Marlins last year, ERA 3.75, whip of 1.17, a strikeout rate of 23.5%, 7% on the walks. The ground ball set at 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Zach Greinke will start for KC. Greinke in 26 starts, ERA 3.68, whip of 1.34. The veteran, a career low 12.5% strikeout rate, 4.6% on the walks. Grounders sat at 41%, 0.92 home runs per 9 innings. Twins look to be the most improved team on paper, adding quality arms to a team that produced pretty good hitting numbers. Greinke, a high-contact pitcher against this lineup, is the massive concern. In his past 3 starts last year against the Twins, the veteran allowed 8 earned runs, 24 hits, 3 walks in the 15 and third innings. That's almost 2 base runners allowed per inning. Play here in Minnesota, the run line, minus 1.5 runs at plus 105. Rockies and Padres MLB pick. This one here on Thursday. German Marquez will get the start for Colorado. Marquez in 31 starts, ERA 4.95, whip of 1.37. The right-hander posted a strikeout mark of 19%, 8% walks. Home runs high at 1.49 per 9 innings, 47% on the ground balls. Now Blake Snell will start for San Diego. Snell, 24 starts, producing ERA 3.38, whip of 1.20. The right-hander struck out 32%, 9.5% on the walk rate. Ground balls produced at 36%, 0.77 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies' offensive problems on the road just don't figure to get any better with their new additions. Past 3 seasons, Snell at home in ERA just 3, whip of 1.11. He held the Rockies to 1 run over 6 innings last August at home in a 9-1 win. Play here, San Diego on the run line, minus 1.5 runs at plus 100. Mets and Marlins MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Max Scherzer will start for New York. Scherzer, 23 starts, ERA 2.29, whip of 0.91. The veteran had a strikeout mark of 30%, 4.2% on the walks. The ground ball served at 31%, 0.81 home runs per 9 innings. Sandy Alcantara will start for Miami. Alcantara starts in 32 games last year, produced an ERA 2.28, whip of 0.98. The right-hander struck out 23% of his batters, 5.6% walks. Ground ball rate at 53%, so there's some high contact here, and 0.63 home runs per 9 innings. Marlins struggled against the top teams in the division. Miami, over their past 2 seasons, 32-65 as an underdog. With the new shift rules, also worried about the high contact given up by Alcantara. The play will be the Mets, minus 122. White Sox and Astros MLB pick. This one here is on Thursday. Chicago will start Dylan Cease on opening day. Cease starts in 32 games, ERA 2.20, whip of 1.11 a season ago. The right-hander had a 30% strikeout mark, 10.5% walks though. Ground balls coming at 39%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Framber Valdez, the starter for Houston. Valdez in 2022 started 31 games, ERA 2.82, whip of 1.16. Left-hander fan, 23.5%, 8.1% walk rate. Ground ball rate, 66%. Limited home run damage. Astros have been king of the unders the past 2 seasons. Really strong starting pitching and bullpen. White Sox trending under on the road in night games the past 2 seasons. Play here, Chicago and Houston under 7 runs. Angels and Athletics MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Angels start Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander, in 28 starts in 2022. ERA 2.33 plus whip of 1. Ohtani struck out 33% with 6.5% walks. Ground balls dealt at 42%, 0.76 home runs per 9 innings. Kyle Muller, the starter for Oakland. Muller started 3 games in 2022 for Atlanta. ERA of 8, whip of 1.70. He has 12 career MLB appearances in 2 seasons with an ERA of 5, whip of 1.35. Career average of 9 strikeouts per 9 innings, 5.14 walks per 9 innings, and 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. Oakland offense looks as bad as last season, and of course the walk rate's concerning there as well for Mueller. Healthy Angels team, worth backing the run line here, especially with their ace on the mound. Play here, Angels, the run line, minus 1.5 runs at minus 120. Diamondbacks and Dodgers MLB pick here for action on Thursday. Zach Gallen to start for Arizona. Gallen started 31 games in 2022, ERA 2.54 plus whip 0.91. The right-hander struck out 27%, 6.6% on the walks, ground ball rate of 46%, 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. Julio Urias will start for the Dodgers. Urias starts in 31 games. That's last year, an ERA 2.16, whip of .96. The lefty had a strikeout mark of 24%, 6% on the walks. Ground balls dished at 40%, 1.18 home runs per 9 innings. LA utilized the shift more than any team last season, so more runners could get on base against them. But don't believe Arizona offense is good enough to exploit this. Gallen and Kelly really carried this pitching staff with a steep drop downward in the rotation after that. Dodgers' back part of the lineup is really a concern hitting-wise. Gallen, over his past 3 starts against the Dodgers, allowed 2 earned runs in 20 innings. Urias has been dominant as well against Arizona over his past 3 starts. Arizona has not had good success at Dodger Stadium over the season, so I'm not going to back them here. But cold weather in LA, that'll keep the ball in the park. Play Dodgers and Diamondbacks under 7.5 runs. Guardians and Mariners MLB pick. This one here is on Thursday. Shane Bieber, the starter for Cleveland. Bieber, 31 starts last season, ERA 2.88, whip of 1.04. The right-hander saw his strikeout rate drop to 25%, 4.5% walks. He did deal 48% ground balls, .81 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Castillo draws the opening night start for Seattle. Castillo, 25 starts a season ago, ERA 2.99, whip of 1.08. The veteran saw an increase to his strikeouts here, 27%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls, 47%, .78 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland hits for high contact, but the lowest in the league in power hitting, and again in this very low in hard contact as well. Mariners bullpen as well was outstanding last year. Bieber's strikeout rate downward dropped the concern. Play here Seattle at minus the 130. That was our MLB Pick Show here for action on Thursday. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We got you covered here with NBA, with college basketball, hockey, and more. Lots of shows here, lots of live shows with free picks. Cappers coming on, giving out picks, guys. So we got it covered here. And also, if you're looking for our best plays, visit our site at TonySpace.com and get out on there for our premium plays. Remember that promo code TonyT will save you 20% off. All right, we got NBA, we got college basketball up there, a live show at 6 a.m. at 9 a.m. Eastern time as well. I'm Tony T. Back later on on Thursday afternoon with our live shows.